So I want to talk about the incident on January 15th, 2019, where six people were in a car, including you, Abdul, as well as your nephew, who we have here, Sam Cooper. So I guess a show had just happened that night?
Yeah, Boss Goon had a show at I think that's a club called Paradise on it's out on Bay Meadows. Yeah, we had a show that night there.
And then you guys went to a strip club afterwards?
Now that was the strip club. The show it was at the strip club.
Got it. Okay. And Sam, you went with them as well, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And there were six people in the car?
Yes.
Can you list them all?
It was me, my uncle, both of my cousins, three of my cousins, and a friend of my cousin.
Right. So it was you, who is Abdul's nephew,
Yes.
Abdul himself. There was Willie Addison Jr., aka Boss Goon Jr. There was Crazy K. There was Moody and Red Dot.
Correct.
Okay. So what happens when you guys start leaving the strip club?
As we got off on a street called at the Spring Park off of Emerson. As we got up to the light, cars pulled up on us and opened fire.
How many shots were fired?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. But it was a lot. I was told it was over 100.
Right, because everyone in the car got shot 7, 8 times at least.
Yeah.
So over 100 shots got fired.
Right.
Both of you guys were in the car. What was going through your heads as this was happening?
Well, me, as I heard the first shot, I jumped up and was gonna push my cousin Crazy K out of the car. But I got hit in the back and I lost feeling. And then as I looked down, I seen him on the floor. I took my body and put it on top of his so he wouldn't get shot anymore.
Okay. Abdul, what were you going through at that time?
Well, I mean, in a situation like that, I don't really panic. So I had to keep myself together because I felt like I was responsible for everybody at that time. And it was just like, damn, they shooting. And so I tried to pull off. I think I kind of bumped into him or hit him or something like that, trying to bump into him. And once I'm hearing the shots, then I see Boss Goon get shot. And he kind of like went up. But when he came down, he was kind of like on the floor leaning over the seat. So I'm like, you good, you good, you good, but he's not responding back. But I'm driving at the same time, trying to watch the road, trying to watch what's going on. And I mean, fuck nigga must have shoot some little guns or something, really, to be honest with you. They pull up on the side of us with shoot that many times and don't kill but one person in the car. And so I'm driving, and at the same time, I reach over and I grab Boss Goon and I hold his hand because I kind of hear him like guggling. So, you know, through experience, when that guggling sound is either you drowning off your blood or something like that, or you trying to catch your breath. And so I'm driving, I'm holding his hand, letting him know I'm here with him. So I drive it. All the windows and shit blowed out the car. And I don't want to wreck because I want to drive to the hospital. I don't want to have to stop, wait on the ambulance, you know, because that's going to cost. That might cost somebody their life. That's time in this situation. Once I get to the hospital, I pull up at the emergency exit. Nurses and I don't know if it's doctors or nurses, whatever, they see the car, they like in shock. So shit, I go to going to work. I'm hit. I feel myself, I'm going back a minute. I feel myself when I get hit. Boom, when I get hit, it kind of throw me to the side. So I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, fuck it. I got to keep going. So once I do pull up to the hospital, I jump out. Nurses, they like looking, they in shock. They panicking more than us because I guess the scene kind of freaked them out. So I go to getting everybody out the car, getting stretchers on my own, putting them on stretchers, picking up everybody, getting them out. So I asked my nephew, I say, can you move? He say, no. So I say, you feel your legs? He say, no. Right then I know he paralyzed, but I don't want to tell him because I don't want him to panic. So I take the fuck nigga Moody. I throw him, I lay out, I throw him across my shoulders, put him out, and put him on the stretcher. I wish I would have let that nigga bled out right there. I take Red Dot, I pick him up, Red Dot my cousin. So I take him, pick him up, put him on the stretcher, push him in. So once I grab Crazy K, I ask him, where you hit at? So he say, he don't say nothing, but he's still talking, and he's still loud. So when I grab him by the head and I move my hand, I see the brain matter like in my hand. So I'm like, damn, but I don't want to tell it. So boom, one of my homeboys pull up. Cause I call him too at the same time. I'm doing all this at the same time. I call my homeboy, he pull up. So he went there, I said, don't let him go to sleep. I'm trying to go get a stretcher for him. So by now, Boss Goon, he laid out on the ground. I see his shirt full of blood, He laid out on the ground. So we finally get him up. They roll him in the hospital. I'm talking about the nurses, the doctors, nothing when they wasn't helping them nothing. So now they say, well, you hit too. I say, don't worry about me. I'm good. So they look and they like, God damn, they see where I'm shot in the back. They're like, damn, you got to go in the hospital. I'm like, nah, I got to get them in the hospital first. If I wish I could have, I ain't want to lie, I wish I would have let Red Dot Hand Moody bleed out in there. Bleed red out in there. None of this whole situation want to transpire properly.
Well, you were the driver and you got shot in the back?
Yeah.
One shot?
One shot.
Okay. And they ultimately did surgery to remove the bullet that day?
No, they didn't do it that day. It was best. They told me that it was best that the bullet stay in there. The bullet's still in there because they say I could do more harm moving the bullet than taking the bullet out. Sometimes the bullet surface and stick up, and sometimes it moves on its own. But I guess by being in the muscle tissues or something like that, they say it's best that it just stay in there. Your body got it. Your body has its own mind. It'll fight things off and infections and stuff like that if it ever comes to that part.
Okay, Sam, now you get shot how many times?
7.
7 times.
Yes, sir.
Where exactly did you get shot?
I got hit in my back. I got hit across my leg. It went straight across my other leg, went out my other leg, and I got shot in the buttocks. And one of the bullets went across my penis, but they fixed it up. They fixed it back.
Okay, so you get to the hospital and you can't feel your legs.
Yeah, my body still was laid on top of Crazy K as I put it on top of him, so he wouldn't get shot anymore.
Okay, they take you and put you on a stretcher and they take you to surgery?
Now they take me in the room. It's like 3 of us in the same room. So the doctor, he basically talking to me, and I'm telling him, don't worry about me, worry about it, worry about them. Don't worry about me. He just kept telling me to talk to him. But it was like 3 or 4 of us in one room. And as I'm looking side to side, coming back, talking to me, and I just telling him, don't worry about me, worry about them.
Okay. Well, when did you find out that Boss Goon Jr. got killed?
Probably like 2 weeks, a week or two after I woke up.
Oh, you went into a coma?
They had put me to sleep and everything because I had to get surgery and everything. And by me being paralyzed, they had to fix my spine and put a plate and a rod in it.
Okay. So you wake up about a week and a half later?
Yeah, because I had to have 2 surgeries.
What was your first thoughts when you actually woke up?
Happy to be alive. But all I was hearing about everybody else, but I never heard about Boss Goon.
Okay. You're alive, but then the doctor tells you that you're paralyzed from the waist down?
Yes, sir.
What did you think when you first heard that news?
Wasn't really worried about it because I'm a strong person. I know some things could be fixed, some things can't, but I wasn't worried about me at the time. I was just worried about my cousins.
Right. When you found out that Boss Goon Jr., aka Willie Addison Jr., was killed, how'd you feel?
Hurt, because I always had them with me when they was younger. Like when their dad went away, they was always with me, always at my house. I made sure they was good. And when my uncle came and broke the news to me, he came in, he was really like, I ain't really want to tell you this at the time because your blood pressure and stuff kept going up, but somebody came and told Crazy K, so I'm gonna come tell you. And that Willie was gone.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry for your loss, man.
Appreciate it.